Alright, we're back. And piggybacking off of the last episode, we're going to go ahead and break in this new staircase. Well, no, it's one of the first projects I had in this world. And I'm speaking like I've been on this world for quite a long time. Technically, I have. It's been at least 5 hours of playtime on this world. More if you account for the off-cam AFK footage at the skeleton spawner. But, anyways, we are gonna do a little bit of mining today. You know, um, and we're not gonna just do caves or whatnot. We're just gonna flesh this out or begin to flesh this out. By starting at the corners and just strip mining until we hit water or until we feel like stopping. To be honest, the rules for when I should stop is ocean. If I hit ocean, because like I wouldn't want to make tunnel all the way across. Or if I hit a big cave. But even if I do hit a big cave, I think I'm still gonna keep going depending on how it is, you know? That's how I like to do it on my old world. But this one is like this staircase is way bigger than my last one. But let's just cut the chatter and keep going. Oh, also I just enchanted another backup pickaxe and I got some pretty good enchantments on it. So if I ever see some ores, I'm probably gonna just mine them right away instead of saving them for when I get Silk Touch. But let's start. You know what? Just for my eyes to tell me whenever I see it that this is where I'm going next. Now I know I'm gonna hit water here in a little bit, like literally in like less than 2 minutes, but I might as well get you out of the way. I don't have any dire need for you. I should have used a fortune pickaxe on that. I mean, I don't really have any need for copper, especially not a lot of it. You could probably, like, function-wise, you could probably get through the entirety of your Minecraft playthrough without even touching any more than a stack of copper. Because you get spyglass, maybe some brushes for some armadillo scoot, and to dig out some treasure in the suspicious sand and gravel stuff. And lightning rods, and that seems to be about it. The most you use it for is the brushes, because you want to get armor for your dogs. See, we're getting real close now. There we go. Let's get our buttons so we don't have to worry about unclogging or clogging, excuse me. Just get there we go. Nice and neat. Well, we don't have to bother with that anymore, that's for sure. Let's move on to the next one. It's good to finally flesh this out. I've been waiting to do this for a while. But I have a feeling I'm not going to be talking much. I didn't really get that much. Thought I'd get more. But maybe I think I only get one with a regular thing. me just rearrange this stuff. I'm definitely gonna hit ocean on this one too, but just it's gonna take a little longer. I guess for today, if we hit a cave, we can stop, so we can just move down to the next level. This also helps me get around quite a bit, so I'll have to travel over and around things, and I can just travel right through them. Sand. There it is. Hit it earlier than I thought. Let's get some stone in there for now. Yep. Yep. There we go. I didn't know. We were so close. Huh. You know what? Let's go ahead and drop off some stuff. Since we're so close to the surface. Next level. I mean, we're gonna hit cave right here. Maybe not in this one. But it might reveal to us like an adjacent cave. That excavation project last episode gave me roughly two large chests full of stone and other types of stone items, of which I probably will never use anytime soon, at least. I'd have to figure out something to do with them late game after I've beaten like the dragon and whatnot. If I beat the dragon. Like andesite and diorite and granite. I've never really used them in builds before because I never really needed to. But maybe as like texturing, I used andesite. I think I've used it for like some tunnels. I know I've used it for Is that another? We hit ocean again. How about that? I gotta make more stone buttons. I didn't think I'd run into this many stuff. Man. We're actually making really good progress today. I could smelt up some more stone buttons right now. Oh, I don't know why I put the flint in there. There we go. Just in time for nighttime. We barely even scraped 10 minutes in the recording, too. Crazy, huh? Guess I'm doing a little bit of waiting. I honestly didn't think I'd run into more than 2 sets of water so quickly, too. It's crazy. One more should do it, because that'll give me... Actually, one more should do it, because that'll give me 2 extra sets of buttons for 2 extra instances of water. Yep. And we got the buttons. Let's put the iron up. I didn't even put the bone meal up. Let me put the dirt right there. Doesn't matter to me. Alright. We can see quite a bit of underwater cave, that's for sure. That probably connects to other underwater caves we've seen before. Excuse me. More iron. Won't be needing iron anytime soon. Quite a bit. I know what I said earlier, but I'm just leaving this here because it's super easy to get. I'm just gonna patch that up with a regular block. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Technically, we didn't run into ocean directly, you know, so. Mhm. There it is. There we go. Mm-hmm. Like that. Huh. Okay. Let's try them again. Hmm. It's not a source block. I see why. Do it like that first. Like that. Next. I mean, it should have, you know? There we go. That's better. Next level already. Okay, with open spaces like this, I'm just gonna branch off that way and then branch off that way. Like that. Again. Well, well, well. You know? I didn't even realize this was here. Huh. We got a lot of underwater stuff to explore, don't we? Let's go this way then. copper. There we go. More copper. Yippee! I mean, I don't know what else I'm expecting. I'm not exactly on a high or low level to get incredible stuff, but I'll take it. Woo! That seemed like a lot of copper. I do like collecting a lot of stuff, though, I'll tell you that. Because, you know, it's better to have and not need. Even then, just seeing a chest full of one single thing, that is... it's pretty great. Oh boy. This ocean looks like ocean. Definitely looks like ocean. Uh-huh. You know what? We'll count that. Let's count that, huh? Yeah. Huh. Another... what you call it? Another perk of having such a big system underground is that when you're exploring far away and you've had this system for a while and you're just caving and then you just find it, you're like, oh, I came out this far? Hell yeah. Next level, actually. We're not going to do this level, that's for sure. All we need to do is this level. We might do this level in a certain way, though. Yeah, missed one. Oh man. You know what that means? We went directly into a geode? Seriously? This is such a good place to put my my thing. And it's like adjacent to the stronghold. That is crazy. I don't even have to go that far for amethyst if I ever need it now. In case you don't know, the budding amethyst blocks, they generate amethyst slowly, albeit, but they still generate it. So we got ourselves an infinite source of amethyst right here, which, in case you don't know, it's pretty freaking good. Mm, I'm very lucky. I am very lucky. Let's keep going. You know what? Actually, this is a good place to end this off right here. I mean, I'll continue it another day. Maybe off cam, maybe on cam. Who knows what I feel like that day. But that's pretty good. Let's move on. Huh. Okay, let's go this way. This will be directly under the stronghold, I think. Also, we're gonna go until the torches run out, or until the recording runs out, you know? I'm pretty sure I heard lava, but I think that's coming from the portal room. Ooh, seems like we're full up. It also seems like there's a little cave to the side, but we're gonna keep going that way. First, let's drop off the stuff. Oh yeah. It's also nighttime. Hmm. You. Don't want you sneaking up on me. Hmm. I do not trust you. I don't think you'll despawn. Come on now. Okay. That, all this, all that. See, we're not even excavating right now, and we're getting a lot of stuff. So, you know, Yeah, I think you know. Nope, not that. Okay, there we go. And even though we're not that low, we're still getting a good amount of stuff. Yeah, I still like that. There we go. hmm There's water too. So not only is there cave area, but there's probably an underwater cave area. There's definitely another underwater cave area. Or it's the ocean. Because we're technically still not deep enough. Oh, more iron. That was quite the ambient noise right there. I'll tell you that. Oh. Watery cave. Yep. This is where we end this one. Let me check time real quick. We're making a lot of progress here. I didn't expect this at all. I think once I get Silk Touch, I'm gonna go back to these tunnels off cam and collect the stuff that I see. And here we are. We're already at Deep Slate. Just crazy. 1, 2, it's... I think this is one of my favorite songs on Minecraft. Did you hear about the new songs that they're adding to it? At least one of them is super, super nice. The thing I have about... There's one that I don't quite like being put in the regular soundtrack being played over the game. I'd rather it be a disc because it's not soft enough, you know. Now there are like some songs that we have on the playlist already of the game itself that they go pretty heavy, you know, pretty loud. But most of them are because it's for like certain areas, the Nether, the Deep Dark. There is one that I don't like, and it's the one with the chimes. It's just too much, in my opinion, too much. I think this goes just heavy enough to where it's like it just really walks the line, you know, and it's still really good. hit a tough patch. There's some crazy veins with tough and iron in them. They stretch out for a while. But we're not here to get that. We're just here to tunnel. That's the goal for today. Tunnel, tunnel, tunnel. I'm not even gonna explain why I'm videoing this today. If you want to hear the answer, just rewatch the last one. A lot of you may not like this kind of video, but I know there are some that may watch this video that appreciate something like this. Just nitty gritty gameplay, gameplay, gameplay. Now I know that's not how it's always gonna be, you know. I mean, eventually I'll get heavier into editing, you know. But I'm not just gonna cut out like development. I want you to see it. I want you to feel attached to it, you know? Because I certainly feel attached to this already. This little tunnel right here, you see how far we've gone already? That took time and effort. Maybe not like crazy effort. I'm just leaning back and holding a button and moving forward at the same time. That's all I'm doing. But this took time from me, you know? And it's just accomplishment right here. This is a walkway. This can be a bunch of different things. This can sprout out into an operation in of itself. That's like this is like only a small fraction of a fraction of a fraction of the scale of this game. Of games in general. Games, you know, sandbox games and whatnot, but games in general. What you can do with something like this and what you have done already, you know? I don't know if you're completely understanding what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm conveying it to you efficiently enough so that you can completely understand what I'm trying to make. What point I'm trying to make, excuse me. But still. This is a part of what gets people so hooked on video games. Just the direct line. You put in effort, you get out reward. Now this you may not see much in it, but I certainly do. Like this is like a contrast, somewhat of a contrast rather, from real life. That's why people treat video games as an escapism, you know, or as an escape, you know, escapism being the term for it. But you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you do. Ooh, lapis. We're gonna get a ton of lapis out of that. This one looks like it's gonna go on for quite a while. But we're still gonna keep going, you know, come whatever may. More copper. Ooh. Like, how's that sound not satisfying to you? It certainly sounds satisfying to me. That was probably like from two, only two, and we got that much. It's crazy. That we didn't get much from them. That was very unlucky right there. This is also the sort of thing I can spend off cam doing. I mean, that just contradicted what I'm doing right now, but this just gives me another avenue to just spend time on developing rather than just fishing, because I'm pretty sure I've spent at least 2 hours worth of fishing off cam. That's how I was able to get some lucky enchants. I haven't even touched one villager yet, and I already have like three or four mending armor pieces or tool pieces. And I'm happy with myself. I didn't even have to use villagers for that. I was just spending time doing what I want instead of just setting up some frustrating villager system. I mean, it's not completely frustrating. I'm gonna do it eventually. Don't you worry, because that's part of the greed that I have in this game, and I never got to truly visualize or just truly form it in my last world because it got corrupted by a freaking lightning storm. Could not recover the data. I probably could have, to be honest, but I wasn't smart enough, and it probably would have taken time, you know. It was also probably the reason I started this world, is because my last world was corrupted. I still miss it though. That's 2 years down the drain. That world was the first world that I legitimately defeated the Ender Dragon on. It's a little weird to think about it that way, because when the previous worlds I was like considerably younger, and I didn't really have the patience to do it the right way. But I did it, you know? Thought I heard some water. It might be getting close to a cave. Well, it's probably just my imagination. Hmm. Oh man, that's like quite a lot. Let's go back. What time is it? Ooh, we're getting close. You know, I'm gonna stop right there. For this one, at least. Let's just take this nice little walk home. See, this is some serious progress from when we stopped first, and we checked back while I was talking a few minutes ago. Man. Yep. Just barely out of sight. Well, we can still see it actually. So it's not quite outside of the 32 chunks. But once it hits that, it'll be fog. Just a gray wall that you can barely see. Huh. It's nighttime too. I love how he was just working. But, alright. We're gonna end it right here. If you like this video, like the video. But if you really like this video, be sure to subscribe. Maybe drop a like, leave a comment. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.